724 News is on the air and Roxana Nisores in the studio. The Senate hosted a meeting of Deputy Chairman of the Senate of Daily Majlis Svetlana Artikova with members of the delegation of international non-governmental organization Human Rights Watch, headed by Hugh Williamson, Director of the Europe and Central Asia Division. At the beginning of the conversation, the Senate chairman brought to the attention of the guests detailed information on the strategic document initiated by President Shavkat Mirziyoyev, Action Strategy for 5 Priority Directions of Development of the Republic of Uzbekistan in 2017-2021. The document is aimed at radically improving the effectiveness of reforms, creating conditions for ensuring comprehensive and accelerated development of the state and society, implementing priority directions for modernizing the country and liberalizing all spheres of life. Other issues were also discussed during the meeting. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Uzbekistan issued an official statement on nuclear tests of North Korea. Our country perceived with concern carried out nuclear tests which are a grave violation of the resolutions of the UN Security Council, the statement said. Considering these actions of the North Korea as opposing the efforts to establish peace and trust on the Korean peninsula, Uzbekistan strongly urges Pyongyang to listen to the opinion of the world community, to refrain from provocative actions leading to an escalation of tension and being a direct threat to security in the region and the world as a whole. It was stressed that Uzbekistan strongly supports strict observance of the provisions of the Treaty on Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons and attaches great importance to reducing the threat of its use. The statement expresses the hope that it will be possible to resolve the situation on the Korean peninsula exclusively through a political diplomatic way. Law enforcement officers undoubtedly played an important role in ensuring security during the celebration of Independence Day. So, according to the decree of the Minister of Internal Affairs, a number of employees of this department who actively manifested themselves for the performance of their official duties were awarded with titles and special awards.
Speakers at the event noted that independence was a hard prize. The first president of Uzbekistan, Islam Karimov, showed courage and self-sacrifice in those years. Now the main task is to make every effort to protect our freedom. In this case, a special role is assigned to law enforcement officers. Thus, 4 of them from the City Department of Internal Affairs were awarded the rank of colonel. Also, some employees of the department were awarded other titles and financial incentives. During the event, the chief of Tashkent City Department of Internal Affairs, Major General Bahadur Kurbonov, also made a speech. He noted that as a result of the effective work of the department's employees during the celebration of Independence Day, no violations occurred. Material benefits were received by employees who served in 17 recreation parks on the days of the holiday and on the first day of the school year, on September 2nd, in more than 300 schools in the capital. The event ended with a festive concert.
In honor of Independence Day, mobile operator UMS prepared joyful and long-awaited news for residents and guests of Samarkand. The company launched 4G LTE network in the city. More about this in the next story.
New features, great speed, high quality. That's how we should characterize the mobile internet of the 4th generation, which gradually penetrates into the regions of our country. We're in ancient Samarkand, where the mobile operator UMS launched a modern cellular network 4G LTE. 4th generation networks work about 10 times faster than 3rd generation networks. Thanks to this, UMS subscribers can expand their horizons with even greater comfort, watch online HD video on their mobile devices and play online games. Business people who need to download large amounts of information, remotely work with heavy files, get new opportunities. After all, the advantages of high-speed communication cannot be overemphasized. The need to wait for a certain time to load pages or large files is a thing of the past. Thus, while getting maximum convenience and saving time, UMS customers can enjoy a truly high-speed internet.
Since the first days of its activity, UMS has chosen the way of a data operator. That is, it creates and will create more opportunities related to internet services. We hope that the launch of 4G LTE network in Samarkand was the most expected and pleasant event for our subscribers, as well as active users of mobile internet.
4G LTE network from UMS is deployed in Samarkand in 800 MHz 20-band frequency band, which provides high-speed data transfer even under conditions of severe overload. This equipment, which you are seeing now, has been specially purchased to launch this network. It's first of all compact in volume, convenient, energy-saving, at the same time contributes to the provision of high-speed internet.
Technologies of mobile operators are developing in such a way that if large, cumbersome equipment was used before, now this small device launches all standards, for example 2G, 3G and 4G. Currently it is connected to a high-altitude optical fiber antenna. Everything works with an IP protocol, in turn the speed also increased.
At the initial stage, the network will cover the city center, as well as the airport and train station. In the future, the network will cover the entire territory of Samarkand.
UMS 4G LTE can be used by subscribers, owners of mobile devices that support standard LTE and 4G USB modems. Thanks to the current CS fallback technology, data will be transferred over 4G LTE channels, and incoming and outgoing voice calls and messages will be processed on a 3G or 2G network. This will allow the subscriber to always stay in touch.
To use the new generation mobile internet in Samarkand, UMS provides the most simple and affordable terms. It's enough for subscribers of the company to connect free of charge service access to 4G LTE network through the USSD commands. Tarification will be carried out under the same conditions as for 3G. Web pages open instantly, videos will be downloaded fast, and other amenities will undoubtedly save time for subscribers.
The launch of 4G from UMS is a very relevant event. Samarkand is considered one of the most densely populated regions of our country. At the same time, there are many guests and tourists. Quality mobile internet will meet their needs and strengthen the tourist reputation of Samarkand.
I remember that last year, representatives of UMS mobile operator promised to launch 4G in Samarkand in 2017, and they kept their promise. A network of the new generation appeared in our historic city. As a subscriber, I'm very proud of these events, and I express my gratitude to the operator. UMS plans to increase the number of 3G base stations in the regions of Uzbekistan in the shortest time, and in the future to launch 4G LTE network in Fergana Valley.
Opening ceremony of Dustlik Recreation Park, located in Yashnabad district, took place on September 1st. Thus, the number of places where residents of the capital can have a good time has increased. Details follow.
Citizens of different districts of the capital came to the opening of the park. It was created to fulfill the instructions of President Shavkat Mirziyoyev giving during his visit to Yashnabad district in May this year. It should be noted that 20 modern attractions have been set up here. There are also cafes and ice cream and soft drink stalls on the territory of the park. The park has been built in a very short time. Now it will become one of the favorite places of residents of district. Park has been built in a short time. Let it serve citizens for more than 100 years and pleased both adults and children, all residents and guests of the capital.
Today's news came to an end. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.